Well, it's such an interesting movie, and so of these times and what it's talking about, and you know, and what we've gone through in the last few years. She's a symbol of that. And
yes.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing I found about the screenplay was that it was drawing on not only what is going on in the zeitgeist at the moment, socially and economically, in the wake of the banking collapse, and the banking, the amorality that's going on Wall Street, and globally, but it was also it also delved into this long, deep line in American drama, which deals with delusion and reality. And when you do look at any of Tennessee Williams' creations, Blanche Dubois being the most obvious, but you think about the writing of Eugene O'Neill, Mary Tyrone, someone who chooses fantasy over reality because the world is just too brutal. I mean, he does understand that, but that he never, ever, in parallel to those two things, he keeps it buoyant. So he's always undercutting any earnestness in the piece, which is a very, very interesting and unique texture, I think.
It totally is. I have to ask you one thing. My wife is making me ask you this. She says every woman would notice this in the role. She said you had stains under your armpits here on the blouse that you were
Didn't
wearing.
anyone tell me? Is that what
no.
she's thinking?
She thinks that is very indicative of the character's disintegration at a certain point. Too.
Well, I mean, given that she's on a cocktail of drugs and alcohol, and I mean, for anyone who've been around people who are having a panic attack or, are unstable, they'll often have physical conditions that they won't necessarily acknowledge themselves. And so I thought it'd be interesting if I was incredibly sweaty at certain moments. So it's clearly having a physical manifestation of anxiety, but yet she was not acknowledging that at all and pushing through it. Because I think that that's what I find heartbreaking about people who are dealing with any form of mental illness or anxiety, is that they rarely want to dwell in that place. They want to move through it. So I found it an interesting sort of texture to play with the physical and mental state that she was in.